Welcome to the Battle of Narbo Martelis. This battle will decide the fate of Martelis. I was going to say fate of the world, but it's not really. Anyway. Thankfully, well, let me give you an update. If you missed the last episode, Marcus here has lured away this massive Volcari force. And the Volcari, being ignorant, decided, you know what, we don't need the extra guys. Let's just outright attack them. I did do an auto-resolve last episode, so I do not know how our cavalry suffered so much. But they'll still be useful in the defense. So I will see you on the battlefield, as well, words won't win battles. See you then. Welcome to the Battle of Narbo Martelis. With me, King Strategist. So as you can see here, I think I'm about to sneeze, but I don't know, sorry. Right. So, pretty much, standard army of Levy Freemen. Levy Freemen do not terrify me in any way, shape, or form. The only fact terrifying about the Levy Freemen is how many you can get. As you can clearly see here, Levy Freemen's stats are terrible compared to my Vigiles. Despite armor. That one, I don't really get. Well, then again, it is a veteran, you know? I do have a better bonus against large. Anyway, let us stop admiring the mighty Levy Freemen. So, here's a plan. If you're new to my channel, I use this formation called the blocking formation. Sadly enough, these 4 guys at the front will be essential to the blocking formation. The blocking formation is pretty much a square. That is, nothing else special about the blocking formation. Then there's 2 legionaries behind them. Then there's skirmishers. And this is pretty much repeated for the exact same over the next choke point. To prevent, just to prevent, really, the enemy overrunning us. There will be a flanking force, don't worry. I am not that dumb. So you can put down your things. Trying to think, what does a troll do again? This is how long it's been since I've done a Caesar In Gaul recording. That's pretty scary.
Melee cavalry.
But, you know.
Battle group awaiting orders.
See? Those Levy Freemen. You don't want to mess with them. So the Volcari are going to get reinforcements.
I despise barbarians. They are monsters, spawned in darkness and filth.
With trousers on.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
It's only barbarians wear trousers.
Is why we must fight
right
them.
now, I'm not wearing trousers. I'm wearing joggy
we
bottoms.
must win.
So I am a civilized Roman.
Hold formation.
So it looks like they're going to receive their reinforcements first. So by the looks of things, they have the choice of running down here or running down here. No, Levy Freemen are medium infantry. Yeah. So it does look like they're pulling back, but they're sending. Oh, I actually better go onto the battlefield. So they're pretty close now. Time to leave the flames. Flames are my favorite. I don't know why. Look at them go. See? Look how well they hold up.
The men are wavering.
Even against Levy Freemen, you guys. Terrible.
Withdraw! Back! By your command! Withdraw! Vigilance! By your command!
This way, the enemy has no charge points. Now, formation attack does have bonuses, and you can see it on the screen. Now, defense, if you're thinking about Vigiles are proper legionaries. Legionaries are Roman citizens, craftsmen, middle clansmen, you know, all that jazz. But, normally the Roman armies would comprise of auxiliary. The Roman system, what the Romans created was a system where legionaries would get all glory, The Roman citizen was from the middle class, the legionary, and they had all your equipment. And I don't mean like landed Roman citizen with land and that, no. That's not what I mean. I'm meaning like people from drawn up from the towns, like the plebs. But not the plebs. Rome wouldn't be too successful with the plebs. So anyway, back to this. So Rome was very bureaucratic. It meant the meaning of the word means that you're very military orientated. Rome was a military orientated culture.
Legionaries!
Now,
Stay in
here comes
formation!
some more interesting bit when I
Forward!
flank the enemy with vigiles. Stop talking about historical crap, because this is not a history lecture.
Anyone who breaks formation will be punished!
So yeah.
Go!
Eventually the Roman legionary would transform into another class called the Castali, or something. This was during Constantine the Great, introduced Christianity, and they weren't citizens. They were just really anyone. You could join up. It had lost the glory of the legion, though officers were still mostly Roman. But even then, Rome
One of our units has
started
used all its ammunition.
to lose ground. And this is what is known as a fall of the Roman Empire. Rome's military was not as effective. They had lives, barbarians, really end that well. Yeah, you can definitely see that. If we can just hold our line here. Perfect. They do have reinforcements in what appears to be more Celts. I don't know. And the Romans' main enemy were the Celts. The Celts were unlike the Germans. You can't really tell that the Germans and the Celts were the same people. The Germans didn't have advanced metal. As you can see, all the Gauls units have short swords. The Germans used clubs and axes. Now, Germanic warfare was more lightly orientated due to the woods in Germany at the time. And they had more traditional methods, as if the Gauls were not traditional enough. Celtic slingers. It's gonna be fun. So, I'm gonna have to use this reduced cavalry force to knock them out. Oh yes, then we have spear nobles. No, where's... Okay, so it looks like they're gonna break through eventually. Wait, hold on. Oh, sick. Regulus is still alive. Being attacked in the flank. You shouldn't be worrying about that. We're winning. The Gauls are being pushed back very deeply. Feel free. Feel free. I know, Gaul. So anyway, the Gauls were mostly seen as mercenaries with their beliefs. The Germanic people, on the other hand, were seen as just barbarians. Rome would never conquer the Germanic people across the Rhine. They would launch expeditions and set up petty kingdoms, but they would never cross. In Britain, it was not as the same case. Up here, where I'm standing in Scotland, Glasgow was firmly over the furthest wall in Rome, but they still encountered heavy resistance from the Picts. Of course, you can...
Our men flee the field of
yourself
battle.
instead of passing
This is a
me.
shameful display.
I'm quite alright telling you guys this stuff.
For glory! Legionary!
Slingers, how's it going?
Legionary cavalry!
You like my Drogo?
Cavalry!
We don't actually need to kill the slingers, we just need to keep them running. We just need to keep them running until we round this one.
The enemy general is
They
dead.
killed their general. That's good. Unlike the previous Civil Wars, you cannot kill an entire family. That was a tactic. You could train up a really good assassin and kill the entire family free, hence killing the faction.
Our men flee the field of battle.
However, you cannot do
this
that.
is a shameful display.
Some people must. I particularly don't. I mean, like, I never done it. And I like how they put a limit on the armies too. Because with that limit firmly in place, the AI just cannot spam constantly. I mean, like, battles like these, yeah, they were rare in the Old War, but I do like the cinematics, you know? Like the Gauls running away from the disciplined Roman troops that held the high ground. I mean, like, normally that's how the Gauls would fight. That's how they would fight. They would charge straight in. The Gauls even looted Rome at times, you know? That's how awesome they were. Of course, they weren't led by Covenix, who I totally think is better than Boudica. That's
Our men
my
flee the
personal
field of battle.
my personal
This
opinion.
is a shameful display.
I mean, I think Lycophonic was just better because he led the resistance against the mighty Caesar. You know? The Caesar. Caesar, Napoleon, many great generals looked to Caesar.
To full glory!
Hannibal, you know? There's just so many generals out there. True,
Our general is under
warfare
attack.
is much like a nature. That's my opinion. And you can see that the Gauls, we didn't really, if it wasn't for this rear guard of level 3, we would have
Legionaries!
scared
Orders understood!
about sending Regulus in to fight all of them. Because if Regulus dies, we lose all his awesome abilities. And I still haven't thrown in the other half of Regulus's legion.
Awaiting orders!
You know, throw them in. Think about what the enemy will see. They'll be like, holy crap, they got guys. They've held them in reserve. What are we gonna do?
Legionaries!
You know what to do.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Hunters!
I don't know what these Celtic horsemen were thinking of. Yeah, you're super effective against skirmishers. I need to buy. Note to self, buy the Creation DLC. I think it's safe enough to say we have won the battle. But just to get my point across. Now here's the interesting bit. The Volcari, we've just defeated them. But the reason why I didn't take Tossa from the Volcari was because the Runtii now can step in and take us on more easily, because we lost most of our men repelling the Volcari with my tactics. We didn't lose as many horsemen, thankfully. I mean, like, the horsemen are essential because they can hunt down the army. True, I would like light horsemen because they're faster and get the job done generally slightly quicker. But, you know, can't have everything. Yeah. So, this episode's nearly over.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
So it was a close victory. We were equal about number, but we generally just had better troops. Wasn't real strategy in there. Just hold the line, do your best. Sorry. Right? So we did lose some plebs, but they're plebs. They're really that bad that they're better off dead to me. I'm sorry. I just generally don't like them. I'm gonna kill them. Make sure that they don't come back. Now the Runtii should launch their attack now. Yeah, now you see what I mean. Because the Runtii are now launching their attack against a reduced force. So I will see you next time as we fight the Runtii. See you then.